Hello, everybody. Gary Stuckey here once again with some more information, some stories about Journey and Steve Perry. And today I'm going to talk to you about For the Love of Strange Medicine, an album that came out the summer of 1994. Very good Steve Perry album that he released years after Journey had disbanded and the members were doing their own projects with Bad English and The Storm and solo projects. Then they did a box set, and then Steve Perry comes out with that in summer of '94. I didn't even know about the album. I remember wanting to hear something from Steve Perry. I was really getting into Journey again. I was really enjoying them. I grew up listening to them, but I was really getting back into that and just loved Journey. And I go into Walmart one day and I see this uh, cassette single of Journey. Oh, of Steve Perry, excuse me. Uh, it's was a single from his up and coming album For the Love of Strange Medicine, a single called You Better Wait. And on the B side was a song called Stand Up Before It's Too Late. And I wore that tape out. I played it every day when I was on my way to work as a bag boy. I was like 19 years old, almost 20 years old, and such a great time, great music, great CD. And the album came out, and I ran and got that. And a couple of days after buying it, a good friend of mine got killed in a car wreck, and it really hurt me and changed me. Um, to listen to songs that are, you know, are really touching. You know, it affects you. I mean, you have love songs that you listen to, you can cry, you can think about. You have happy songs you can listen to that uplift you. But these songs were really touching. You could tell the hurt that Steve Perry was going through, and then you had the song, anyway, about getting back. He wanted to get back with Journey. You could tell that. But then he had a song called Missing You that I related to with my friend that got killed. And it was such a sad song, but it was a healer. And I believe God uses those kind of songs for people to relate to. And Journey's always had those songs. The Steve Perry songs are real deep and real touching. And, God used Lincoln Brewster, who came out of that project and is now a praise and worship leader, singer, guitar player, awesome Christian guy. And Jonathan Cain, of course, is a Christian now, and he wrote my favorite song, Faithfully. So God has a plan and purpose for everybody, and these songs are a healer, and they're very touching. And that's something I just wanted to share with you is, songs of Steve Perry through happy times and sad times and times where you need to heal. Uh, you grow up and you listen to that kind of music, and a lot of people don't like to bring religion into there. I know there's been controversy with Jonathan Cain being a Christian and bringing his music into that, but he's still he's a legitimate guy. He's really for real, and he's a great songwriter, and he uses his songs to help people. He's not forcing anybody to be a Christian. He's not forcing anybody to be something they're not. But he's telling his point of view, like on "Don't Stop Believing." It's not a Christian song, so to speak, but it's talking about that you shouldn't stop believing. You shouldn't give up on your dreams. You shouldn't give up on things that you believe in. From his point of view, it means, in God, but he has a right to say, hey, this is what I believe. It might mean something totally different for you, but songs touch people different ways. And as for me, with For the Love of Strange Medicine, if good things had been happening, if I didn't have such tragedies in my life at that time, it might have meant something different. I might have took it a different way. But when I was sad, and there's some uplifting songs on there. They're they're really inspiring. I mean, you know, Stand Up For It's Too Late. You know, You Better Wait is a good song. Um, you know, it kind of tells you, you know, kind of warns you about life. I mean, um, I'm trying to think off the top of my head. Somewhere There's Hope. I remember that song. I remember Tuesday Heartache. I remember it being a Tuesday. I think whenever my friend got killed, and you know those songs really stick in your mind. You know, and they weave in there, and they mean different things to different people. You know, but um, great album, great meanings to songs, uplifting songs, inspirational songs, sad songs, but powerful songs all together, you know. So that's what, for the love of strange medicine, that's what I was doing. That's been 24 years ago, and the music still affects me to this day. And I hope you enjoyed this. I mean, it's just part of my story in my life that I've thought about. If you got stories, feel free to post them on here, and subscribe to this channel. Follow me over on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. Just follow me. But I'll be back with some more stories. I appreciate you listening. Talk to you later. Have a good day.